Welcome to the Clay Meditation by Set the Standard and Corey Boutwell. We're going to start this meditation by taking a deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. Then I want you to open your eyes and look to the sky or the roof and slowly close your eyes. Start to focus your attention on your body. Where are the niggles? What are the sensations you're feeling? What feels relaxed? What feels tight? And let it sag. And as you're focusing on your body, what you will notice is you can feel your breath move. Whether it's your stomach filling up and deflating, or the air pressure moving through your nose. See if you can catch the transition moment of your breath from when it goes in to out or out to in. That exact peak of when the breath changes from in to out or out to in. And try not to have any control over the breath. Just notice that transition point. For all meditation, if you want to get locked in, noticing this transition point can help. So while you're here, focusing on this point, picture yourself standing there, looking down at your body. And notice in front of you a gigantic mound of grey clay. It's the perfect amount of clay to put on your entire body. So in your mind, while you're sitting there focusing on the transition point of your breath, start picturing yourself slapping this clay over your entire body. Use all of the clay and completely cover yourself. Give yourself a few breaths to complete this. Head to your back, your torso, your arms, your legs, your pelvis, your calves, your feet, your hands. This clay represents an old version of yourself that you've put on, good and bad. As you look down, it starts to dry up, all except one giant piece of clay covering your chest. It all starts to dry up and flake and fall off. It just starts falling off your skin, except for the chunk on your chest. You look down and you see the clay there. Put your hand inside your chest, inside your heart, and you pull out some form of container. What does that container look like? What is it? And as you open the container, you can see there's a lot of room inside. So you put your head into the container to have a look. And as you go to put your head in, your whole body gets sucked and falls into the container. And when you get off the ground and stand up, you're in a room from your past that's significant to you. What does the room look like? What's there? What objects can you see, if there are any? What decor can you see, if there are any? And somewhere along the line, as you look around the room, you see a younger version of yourself. What age are they? What look do they have on their face? And you go and you approach them whilst they're doing whatever it is that they're doing. And you introduce yourself. What does the younger version of you say back? You ask the younger version of yourself, what do you need from me? And what do I need from you? What does the younger version of yourself say? And the younger version of yourself comes and gives you 3 gifts from inside that room that are significant to you. What are they? 1, 2, and 3. Significant gifts. Just objects that are in the room. And you say thank you. As you receive the gifts, you have one more opportunity to say something or ask of one more thing to this younger version of yourself that's going to help you in the now. Please ask. How does the younger version of you reply? Remember that wisdom and take it with you. And as you turn around, you can see where you fell into the room. As you look up, there's a ladder and a light that goes outside of this room. You've got the gifts. And as you climb the ladder, your head pops out of the box, out of the container, and you're back, still with the clay over your chest. And you look at the gifts, and you either open them or look underneath them, disassemble them, or put it together, whatever it may be, and there's one word on each of those gifts. What is the word on each gift? One word, 2 word, 3 word. And as you do, you crush all of the objects and gifts together in your hand. And as you open your hands, you're now holding on to a new bucket of clay. You put the clay down, you grab your box, your container, and you put it back into the clay inside your chest. And you pick up the bucket of clay and you put it on a stool, and the 3 words that were in the clay are mixing around. And you grab each piece of the clay and you start slapping it on to your body again. You slap it on thick. You slap it over your entire body, over your head, your neck, your shoulders and back, your arms and hands and fingers, your torso, your stomach, your pelvis, the front of your legs, the back of your legs, your feet and your toes. And as you do, you notice all the clay starts to sink into your skin. All of it. And you can feel it sinking into your skin. As you feel it sinking into your skin, you start to become more aware of your breath again. transition in, transition out, transition in, transition out. And notice how you're feeling. What emotions are you feeling right now? What are you thinking about the future? How are you going to use those words, the container, and the room to show up better today? To show up better tomorrow? To be more of you? To give yourself more grace and love? And think about this and feel about this as you focus on the transition point of your breath. So if you'd like to stay here, pause the audio. If not, we're going to recap. If you're ready, slowly start opening your eyes. Bring awareness back to your body. I just want you to think to yourself, or write down if you need, what did the container look like? Everyone's container is different. And remember that it's there. What was the room that you visited? How old were you? What was your facial expressions? What was the vibe and the tone of that younger version of yourself? What did they want? What did they need? What do you want? What do you need right now? And how can you serve yourself? What were the 3 words? Can you remember them? Do you need to write them down? And how do those 3 words serve you to become the best version of yourself? Congratulations for getting there. And thank you for joining in for one of my meditations, which I love so much. If you found any benefit from this, please send to a friend or follow us on our podcast page on Spotify, YouTube, or Corey Boutwell on Instagram. Thank you.